Now your silence cuts me deeper than the dark. I remember nights we talked till dawn. Dreams so real now, all of them are gone. I was standing still, you walked away, left me loving who you were yesterday. I keep asking myself what I did wrong, but love shouldn't hurt this long. When you changed, I stayed the same, still loving you through all the pain. You smiled different, your eyes grew cold, I was losing you. You let me go. When you changed, you let me fall like I meant nothing at all. I'm holding on to what we were while you forgot me. When you changed. I read our old text just to feel alive. Every I love you now feels like a lie. You said forever like you meant it to, but forever ended when I lost you. I try to fight for us alone, but love needs two hearts, not one. You found yourself, I lost my way. Still loving you, but you couldn't stay. I forgave things I shouldn't forgive, just to feel you want me again. When you changed, I stayed the same, still loving you through all the pain. You smiled different, your touch felt strange. I felt the distance every day. When you changed, I broke inside. You stopped trying, I still cried. I'm holding on to what we were while you forgot me. When you changed. If I could go back, I'd love you less. Maybe then I'd hurt a little less. I gave you my heart, no guarantees. You gave me scars and memories. I don't hate you, I just miss who you used to be. When you changed, I lost myself. Put your happiness before my health. You moved on like I was nothing. I'm still here, still hurting. When you changed, love turned to pain. I said your name, you felt no shame. I'm holding on to what we were while you forgot me. You forgot me when you changed. When you changed, I left you right. You just changed. We said forever like it was a fact, like love was something time wouldn't crack. Your hand in mine, we felt so sure. I never thought almost would hurt this much more. We built a world out of late night dreams. Every promise felt endlessly real. I held your heart like it was mine. Didn't know goodbye was waiting in time. I believed in us with everything I had. Now I'm learning love can fade that fast. We were almost forever, almost meant to be, almost the end of all my lonely days. You were my always, my destiny. Now you're just someone who walked away. We were so close, I felt it so deep, but almost forever still ended in tears. I lost you right before the end. Almost forever, almost till the end. I replay moments I can't forget. Every smile, every last regret. You changed slowly, I didn't see love slipping away silently. I tried to hold what was falling apart, but you already left with half my heart. You said you needed time to breathe. I needed you to stay with me. I stayed when it was hard to stay. You left when love needed favor. We were almost forever, almost meant to be, almost the home I'd always need. You were my truth, my remedy. Now you're a memory haunting me. We were so close, I still believe. If you tried harder, you'd still be here. I lost you right before the end. Almost forever, almost till the end. If love was enough, you wouldn't leave. If all was enough, you'd still choose me. I gave you more than I could give. Now I'm learning how to live. I don't hate you, I just can't pretend that almost forever doesn't hurt like the end. We were almost forever, almost our whole life, almost the love I'd never survive without. You promised me more than goodbye, then walked away without a sound. We were almost forever, now I'm alone, holding the future we never owned. I lost you right before the end. Almost forever was still the end. Some loves don't last, but they stay forever in the Your shoes still by the bedroom door. Your coffee cup still on the sink, like you were coming back, or so I think. The clock kept moving, I stayed still, trying to breathe through what I feel. You said goodbye like it was nothing, but my whole world stopped running. I didn't know that would be the end. I thought goodbye meant see you again. The day you left, the light went out. I lost my voice, I learned to shout. Your shadow stayed, but you were gone, and nothing's felt right since that moment on. The day you left, my heart broke slow, like it didn't wanna let you go. I still remember every word you said the day you left. Your name still echoes in my head, in every promise we never kept. I sleep alone on your side of the bed, holding on to things we never said. I try to be strong, try to move on, but missing you feels like doing wrong. You found peace, I lost my way. I'm still stuck in that yesterday. You look back once, then turn away. I lost you in that moment's space. The day you left, the world went cold. I aged a lifetime, I lost my soul. You walked away like love was dead. I stayed behind with all we said. The day you left, I fell apart. You took the future from my heart. I still remember every breath you took the day you left. If I knew that was our last goodbye, I'd have held you a little tighter that night. I'd have said the words I couldn't say instead of letting you walk away. I don't hate you, I just hate the day you left. The day you left, I lost my home. Love turned quiet, nights grew long. You moved on like I was nothing. I'm still here, still hurting. The day you left, you took my name, left me drowning in the blame. I still remember every tear I bled. The day you left, some goodbyes don't echo loud. They just stay forever. We didn't need the world to see what your hand in mine did to me. Late night talks, your tired smile made the pain disappear for a while. We weren't perfect, we were trying, laughing, hurting, still surviving. I believed in every tear, every promise whispered near. You walked away, but hear me say, what we had won't fade away. Love was real, even if it died. Even if you're not by my side, you can leave, you can forget, but love like ours doesn't disappear. Love was real, I felt it deep in every word you couldn't keep. We didn't last, but still I feel it broke my heart, 'cause love was real. I still see you in empty rooms, in old songs and afternoon moons. Your name hides in things I do. Every memory leads to you. You found your peace, I lost my ground. I'm still standing where we fell down. You say time will heal the pain, but some love leaves a permanent stain. You moved on like nothing changed. I'm still stuck in yesterday. Love was real, even when it hurt, even when you left me first. I would choose you all again, even knowing how it ends. Love was real, not just a phase, not just a moment we misplaced. We didn't last, but still I feel it broke my heart, 'cause love was real. If it was fake, I'd let it go, but I felt it in my soul. You don't cry that hard for light. You don't lose yourself to say goodbye. I don't regret loving you. I regret that you stopped loving me too. Love was real, I swear it was, in the way you said my name, in the silence after us, in the tears I couldn't explain. Love was real, now you're gone, but my heart still carries on. We didn't last, but still I feel I'm broken, because love was real. We ended, but love was real. Your jacket still hanging by my door, like you might need it once more. I sleep on your side of the bed, still hearing the things you said. You said forever like it was true. Now forever doesn't include me and you. I try to be strong, try to move on, but loving you still feels like home. You don't call, you don't care, but my heart still goes there. I'm still your girl in a room alone, still picking up when your name shows. You let me go like it was easy, but losing you is killing me. I'm still your girl in my own mind, still yours even after goodbye. You moved on, found someone new. I'm still your girl, loving you. I walk past places we used to be, they still feel like they belong to me. I tell myself I'll be okay, but I break down at the end of the day. You said I'd be better without you, but you're the reason I'm not okay. I gave you my heart without a doubt, you gave me silence in return. You don't look back, you don't stay, I'm still here anyway. I'm still your girl, I always was, still believing in us. You found peace, I found pain, saying your name like a prayer. I'm still your girl, it's hard to see how you stopped loving me. You moved on like we were through. I'm still your girl, loving you. If you ever wonder where I've been or where you left me breaking in, I don't need you to come back, I just need you to know that I tried to love someone else, but my heart still answers to you. I'm still your girl, even now, still crying in the quiet somehow. You forgot me, learned to be free. I'm still stuck on our memories. I'm still your girl, but not your choice. Still hearing you in my voice. You moved on, your world unfurled. I'm still your girl, just not your girl. Maybe one day I'll let you go, but tonight I'm still your girl. You said forever like it couldn't bend, like love was summertime wouldn't end. Every promise felt safe and true. I trusted every word from you. You spoke in hope, you spoke in dreams, built my world on everything. I held your words close to my chest, didn't know they'd hurt me best. I believed you more than myself. Now I'm alone with the truth you left. It was the words you broke, not just my heart. Every always fell apart. You said you stayed, you said you tried. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. It was the words you broke, they cut so deep. They still keep me up, they don't let me sleep. You didn't leave with silence of scars. You left me with the words you broke. Every play, every line you said, every future living in my head. You promised me you wouldn't change, but love got cold and you walked away. I tried to fix what I didn't ruin, stay when you were done choosing. You let go easy, I held on. Now I'm wondering where we went wrong. I forgave what I shouldn't forgive, just to feel you want me again. It was the words you broke, not just my trust. Every promise turned to dust. You said my name like it was home. Now I say it all alone. It was the words you broke, they still remain, echoing through every ounce of pain. You didn't leave with goodbye or scars. You left me with the words you broke. If love was real, why lie so well? Why build a heaven just to feel like hell? I would've survived the truth somehow, but broken words still hurt me now. I miss the way you laughed, I miss the way you spoke to me. It was the words you broke, they changed my view of love, of trust, of me and you. You moved on like nothing was wrong. I'm still living in the lines you wrote. It was the words you broke, I still hear every promise ringing clear. You didn't leave with shattered hearts, you left me with the words you broke. Some lies sound like love until they break. I noticed the space before you said a word, the way your eyes started looking at me first. Your touch grew colder, nights grew long. I felt something fading, I just hoped I was wrong. You left the same and now with me. Your silence said what you couldn't speak. I asked myself if love had changed. You said we were fine, but I felt the pain. You were already halfway gone. I was still holding on. I felt it first before you left, before goodbye was something said. I felt found your exit, found your peace. I felt the moment, love decrease. I felt it first, the end was near. In every pause, in every tear, you smiled through it, played your part. I was already breaking apart. I felt it first, you weren't the same. You said my name without the flame. You said it's not you, like a curse, but I already knew. I felt it first. If loving harder could make you stay, you'd still be here with me today. But love isn't loud, it just departs, and I heard it leaving through my heart. I don't blame you for letting go, I just wish you felt it too. I felt it first, the final breath of something that still looked like love. You walked away when you were ready. I was left behind, already empty. I felt it first, and I stayed hoping feelings would change their way. You found yourself, I lost my worth, I lost you slowly. I felt it first. Sometimes love doesn't end all at once. It ends in someone's heart first. We used to talk like nothing could break. Every someday felt safe to say. Your hand in mine, the future clear. Now it's just me standing here. Your side of bed stays cold at night. I still reach out, it doesn't feel right. I walk through rooms we used to fill. Half of me is missing still. You took the love, you took the trust, left me here with half of us. Now there's half of us in every room, half a love, half a truth. You moved on like we were done. I'm still living with half of us. Half of the plans, half of the dreams, half the person I used to be. You kept your heart, I kept the scars. All that's left is half of us. I hear your voice in every song, wondering where we went wrong. I try to fix what you let go. Loved you harder, loved you alone. You said time will heal the pain, but time just learned to say your name. I'm learning how to breathe again, but breathing hurts without you in. You found peace, you found your way. I'm still stuck in yesterday. Now there's half of us in every room, half a promise, half a truth. You let go, I still held on. I'm still living with half of us. Half the laughter, half the love, half the love that felt so right. You closed the door, you broke the trust. All that's left is half of us. If loving you was all I knew, who am I now without you? You took the future we once saw, left me here with what we were. I don't miss the fights or tears, I miss the we that disappeared. Now there's half of us inside my chest, half a heart that won't rest. You moved on, you learned to cope. I'm still holding half the hope. Half of us, that's all I keep. In empty nights and broken sleep, we were holding, came the loss. Now I'm living with half of us. Some love doesn't leave completely. It just takes half of you with it. The morning came, but you were gone. No screams, no tears, just a quiet dawn. Your side of the bed, untouched, alone. I whispered your name, but it was just a tone. Our love was loud like hearts collide, but you slipped away without a fight. No anger, no blame, just fading light. A quiet goodbye in the dead of night. I didn't see the cracks, didn't hear the sound, until I reached for you and you weren't around. It was a quiet goodbye, no words, no cry, just the echo of us in the silent sky. I'm holding memories that scream inside, but you left me here with a quiet goodbye. It was a quiet goodbye, a love undone. I'm still haunted by the things we've done. You walked away, no reason why, just the shadow of you and a quiet goodbye. I replay every laugh, every touch, every moment. I loved you too much. You moved like a ghost, invisible, near leaving me with all my fear. I asked the walls, where did you go? They answered back with an empty echo. I kept our love like a fragile flame, but you left without saying my name. No anger, no fights, just empty space. No final glance, no last embrace. It was a quiet goodbye, no words, no cry, just the echo of us in the silent sky. I'm holding memories that scream inside, but you left me here with a quiet goodbye. It was a quiet goodbye, a love undone. I'm still haunted by the things we've done. You walked away, no reason why, just the shadow of you and a quiet goodbye. If love could speak, would it call your name? If hearts could warm, would they do the same? I'd give anything for one last night before you faded into the quiet. I don't hate you, I just miss the way we were before the silence. It was a quiet goodbye, no words, no cry, just the echo of us in the silent sky. I'm holding memories that scream inside, but you left me with a quiet goodbye. It was a quiet goodbye, love left unseen. I'm learning to live with what might have been. You walked away, no reason why, just the shadow of you and a quiet goodbye. Some love doesn't end with a fight, it just fades quietly out of sight. carved our names in the summer sky. Swore our love would never die. Every laugh, every touch felt so real. Now I'm left alone with what I feel. Your words were fire, your eyes were gold. Every promise whispered I thought I'd hold. But the nights grew colder, your voice grew far, and I'm still chasing the fading star. I see a shadow in every room. Your love was bright, now it's just gloom. Fading promises, breaking hearts, pieces of us scattered in the dark. You said forever, I believed you true. Now all that's left are fading promises of you. Fading promises slipping away. I'm holding memories that couldn't stay. Moved on, left me behind with fading promises and a broken mind. I replay the words I shouldn't trust. Every I love you turns to dust. I gave my heart, I gave my heart, but your silence became my fault. I watch you smile in someone else's eyes while I'm drowning in all our lies. The love we built, the dreams we made are just echoes that slowly fade. I held on tight, I fought the tide, but love like ours just died inside. Fading promises, breaking hearts, pieces of us scattered in the dark. You said forever, I believed you true. Now all that's left are fading promises of you. Fading promises slipping away, holding memories that couldn't stay. You moved on, left me behind. Fading promises and a broken mind. If love was enough, you would've stayed. If trust was real, you wouldn't fade. I'm learning now how to let go, but your fading promises still hurt me so. Pray don't hate you. I just mourn what we lost. Fading promises tearing apart the pieces of me you left in the dark. You said forever, but forever lied. All that remains are fading promises inside. Fading promises slipping away. I'm still here while you're okay. You moved on, I'm left behind with fading promises and a shattered mind. Some love dies quietly and leaves only fading promises. I was talking, you were somewhere else. Your eyes on the door, not on myself. You nodded like you heard every word, but your heart had already left unheard. Your hand was warm, but your touch felt gone. Like you stayed too long after moving on. I smiled to hide what I started to see. You were drifting away from me. I felt the silence before you spoke. I felt my heart begin to break. You looked away when I needed you, like loving me was something you outgrew. if you're okay. You say I'm fine, but fine doesn't feel like mine. You stopped asking how my day went, stopped trying, love was spent. I tried to fix what I couldn't reach. I loved you harder, quietly. You were already halfway gone. I was still holding on. You looked away when I needed you, like loving me was something you outgrew. I stood right there, calling your name. You looked away, and nothing was the same. You looked away, and I felt it end in the space between us, and then I didn't scream, I didn't cry. You looked away. Love said goodbye. If I knew that would be our last fight, I'd have held you closer that night. But love doesn't leave with slam doors. It fades in moments like yours. I don't hate you, I just wish you had looked at me. You looked away and I let you go, even though it broke me slow. You found your peace, I lost my place, still seeing you in every face. You looked away and I stayed behind, learning how to live without your eyes. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. You looked away. And love passed by. Some goodbyes aren't spoken, they're seen. I gave you my heart with open hands. No doubts, no walls, no second plans. I believed every word you said, built my world on the future in your head. You said my name like it was safe, like love would never change its face. I let my guard fall piece by piece, didn't know trust would bleed like this. I loved you deeper than my fear, that's why this pain is still right here. I trusted you with all of me, with every dream I couldn't see. You promised me you'd never leave, now I'm alone with memories. I trusted you, I closed my eyes, you broke my heart without goodbye. You moved on like nothing was true, it hurts trusted in myself. I trusted you with my last hope, with every fear I never showed. You took my heart and changed the rules, left me alone and feeling fooled. I trusted you, that's the truth. I gave my best, I gave my youth. You didn't stay, you didn't try. I trusted you, and that's why I cry. Some hearts don't break from love, they break from trust. I was holding on, pretending strong, saying I'd be fine, moving on, smiling through the words I said, but my heart was breaking in my head. I told myself I'd be okay, that love doesn't always stay. Then I felt my hands start to shake. That's when something in me broke. I didn't cry when you walked away. I cried when I believed what you didn't say. The first tear fell before I knew that losing you was finally true. It didn't scream, it didn't fight. It felt so slow that first night. The first you knew what I denied, that love was gone, that you had tried to leave me gently disappear. It all began with the first tear. I replay the moment you turned cold, your silence louder than being told. You said we're fine, like you meant to stay, but your eyes had already looked away. I stayed quiet, I stayed kind, loved you more in losing time. I let you go without a sound, but my heart was breaking down. I held my breath so you wouldn't see how much your leaving did to me. The first tear fell without a sound, when love stopped holding me around. I still remember how it burned, that moment when my world just turned. The first you knew I'd never be the same person you once loved in me. Before the pain, before the fear, there was a moment, the first tear. If I knew that was the end, I'd have held you like a friend, said the words I couldn't say, instead of watching you fade away. I didn't beg, I didn't scream, I just let go of our dream. First tear fell, then came the rain. Every memory, every pain. You moved on like love was clear. I stayed behind with every tear. The first tear marked the end of us, the start of learning how to trust, that love can leave, hearts can fear. hearts with a single tune. Your smile stayed, but your heart declined. You said I'm here, but you weren't close. I felt the distance before it showed. We laughed the same, but something changed. Your eyes are tired when you said my name. I tried to hold what I couldn't grip. That's when I felt I lost slip. It didn't end with a fight or cry. It just fell through the cracks of time. Love slipped away in a quiet room between I love you and I'm not sure. I held on tight, you let it go. I felt it breaking, you said don't know. Love slipped out of your open hands like it never made a stand. I'm still here, you already quit, you didn't leave. Our love just slipped in. I searched your voice for something real. You searched the door for how to leave. I stayed awake to save the night. You fell asleep, already gone. You said it's nothing, said it's fine, but love doesn't fade without a sign. I tried to talk, you closed your lips. That's when I knew I lost it. You stopped trying, I tried more. We weren't us anymore. Love slipped away in a quiet room between I miss you on too soon. I gave my heart, you changed your mind. I lost you slowly over time. Love slipped through the words you said, through every promise left unsaid. I'm still here, you already quit, you didn't leave. Our love just slipped. If love was strong, it would have stayed. If I was enough, you wouldn't fade. I don't blame you for walking free. I just wish you felt it like me. For I didn't scream, I didn't fight. I just watched love lose the light. saying why. Your laugh was loud, our love was young. I thought we had just begun. We talked about a future far, like it was written in the stars. I held your hand, felt so secure. Didn't know time could be this cool. I was building dreams with you, while goodbye was already true. You were gone too soon, too fast, like love was never meant to last. I was still holding on to you when you decided we were through. Gone too soon, I wasn't ready. You let go while I was steady. I'm standing here confused and alone. You were gone too soon. I still see you in crowded rooms, in quiet nights and afternoons. Every place still knows your name, but loving you is not the same. You said it's not your fault, then left like that would soften what I felt. You walked away without a scar. I stayed and counted who we are. You found peace, you found your way. I lost myself along the way. You were gone too soon, too fast, like all our moments were the past. I was still fighting for us two when you decided we were through. Gone too soon, no warning sign. You left me behind in time. I'm still holding what we own. You were gone too soon. If I knew our time was short, I'd have loved you more than before. Said the words I kept inside instead of watching you walk out my life. I don't hate you, I just miss what we were becoming. You were gone too soon, and here I stand with broken plans and empty hands. You moved on like love was done. I'm still stuck on what we'd begun. Gone too soon, before goodbye, before I even asked you why. I'm learning how to live alone. You were gone too soon. Doesn't fade with time. It just ends before it's ready. We met when the worlds weren't ready. Hearts too tired, lives too heavy. You were healing, I was lost. But we felt the spark, but it ignored the cause. Your hand in mine felt like a sign, but every step was out of time. We wanted love, we wanted more, but life was knocking at the door. It felt so right, yet so wrong. We knew it wouldn't last this long. It was broken timing, perfect hearts, almost love from the start. We found each other talk like we had years ahead, but goodbye lived in every breath. You said maybe in another life. That line still cuts me like a knife. I see your face in passing cars, and almost texts and almost stars. We let go before we could fall. Still hurts like we lost it all. If love had waited, if time was kind, maybe our stars would align. It was broken timing, perfect hearts, almost love from the start. We found each other at the wrong time. Still, I wish you were mine. Broken timing, too soon, too late. We try to fight against our fate. I still believe deep inside me it wasn't wrong, just broken timing. If one day our paths collide, when we're healed and stronger inside, I choose you without fear or doubt. If time were just allowed, I don't blame you, I don't blame me. I blame the time between. It was broken timing, love so true. Still hurts like I lost you. You moved on, I stayed behind, loving you in another time. Broken timing, hearts out of sync, still drowning in the what ifs. I think I'd always know. Honestly, we weren't home, just broken timing. Some love isn't meant to fail, it's just meant to wait. Just broken timing. You said my name like nothing changed, like love was still the same. You held my hand, looked in my eyes, and told me everything was fine. Your voice was calm, your smile too. I almost trusted you, but something in the way you stood told me the truth was gone for good. You say we're strong, but your heart had already moved on. It was your last lie that broke my heart, not the goodbye, not the dark. You said I love you one last time, and I believed your last lie. Your last lie sounded just like us, soft and safe and full of trust. You walked away without a fight. I stayed behind with your last lie. I replay every word you said, trying to see what love went dead. You promised me you wouldn't change, but you slipped through the words you made. I wouldn't survive the honest pain, but you dressed it up as hope again. You let me dream, then let me fall. Your silence said it all. You spared yourself, you spared your pride, but left me you say before you leave. You used to look at me like I was home. Now your eyes feel so unknown. Your touch once warm, now it's distant. Like your heart made a quiet decision. We talk for hours, now we don't speak. We used to be strong, now we're weak. Your silence louder than your voice. You already made your choice. I try to say what you let go, but love can't live alone. Love turned cold in your hands, froze every dream we had planned. You said forever, then let me go. Left me standing in the snow. Love turned cold in your eyes. I watched our future slowly die. I'm still here, you moved on, trying to survive where love turned cold. We sleep together but feel apart. Two strangers sharing one heart. I ask you what's wrong, you say I'm fine, but fine feels like the end of time. I loved you louder, you loved me less. I gave my all, you gave your best guess. I stay when I should've run. Still hoping you come undone. You stopped trying, I stayed strong. I swear it all went wrong. Love turned cold in your hands, froze every dream we had planned. You said forever, then let me go. Left me standing in the snow. Love turned cold in your eyes. I watched our future slowly die. I'm still here, you moved on, trying to survive where love turned cold. If love could speak, what would it say? Would it beg you to stay? If hearts were honest, would I know before the warmth began to go? I don't hate you, I miss you. Love turned cold without a sound. Didn't break, just shut me down. You moved on like nothing's wrong. I'm still frozen in your storm. Love turned cold, I'm still here, learning how to face the fear. I lost you, but I hold on to who you were before love turned cold. Some love doesn't burn, doesn't burn. Freezing, freezing, doesn't I didn't know the last time we left would be the last time I'd have you back. You kissed my cheek like any day. I didn't know you'd walk away. You said I'm tired, I said it's fine. Thought love was just a rough time. I believe we'd be okay. I didn't know, not that day. If I'd seen the signs you hid so well, I would have tried to save us from farewell. I didn't know I was losing you while I was loving you the same. I didn't know goodbye was close, that silence was calling name. I didn't know the end was thought it was us. I forgave things I couldn't see just to keep you next to me. You smile less, you touch me cold, but I still did what I was told. I stayed hoping you would stay. I didn't know you'd change. You were halfway out the door. I still fighting for more. I didn't know I was losing you while I was loving you the same. I didn't know goodbye was close, that silence was calling your name. I didn't know the end was near. I thought your heart was still right here. You were already letting go. I didn't know. I didn't know. If I knew that night was our last, I'd have held you longer. Asked all the things I let slide by. Believe in love would never die. I don't blame you. I blame the way I believe. I didn't know I'd miss you this way. In every quiet, every day you moved on like love was through. I'm still stuck loving you. I didn't know I'd lose myself trying to be somebody else. You were already learning to go. I didn't know. I didn't know. Some heartbreak isn't loud. It comes from unknowing till it's gone. We were laughing like nothing could change, like love was strong enough to stay. Your hand in mine, the future clear. I never felt the end so near. You said we're fine, I wanted to believe. I held your heart carefully. I didn't see the cracks at all. Right before we hit the fall, the silence came, but I stayed blind, trusting love and losing time. I miss us right before the fall, before the distance, before the walls. When loving you felt safe and sure, once, it falls after the moment you'll miss the most.